5 things to help the environment.
Hold the meat!
If you're a carnivore not keen on going full veggie, becoming a part-time meat eater will make a huge difference.
The livestock industry is responsible for 18% of the global emissions. So by cutting down the amount of meat we eat, not eradicating it entirely, but just cutting it down, can make a massive difference in the carbon budget.
Now, we love our farmers, but if you forego just 1 steak a week, you'd save the equivalent of about 2 full tanks worth of petrol in a Honda Accord, or 270 kilos of carbon dioxide a year.
Super ethical!
There are websites that can help you find out if your hard-earned is invested in fossil fuels like coal, oil, gas, or palm oil plantations. If they are, hit them where it hurts.
If I asked you, you'd know exactly how many likes you've got on Instagram. But when it comes to this massive lump of money that has so much leverage and opportunity, we kind of go, yeah, whatever. Who's got their mitts on your money? You've got to ask yourself this question.
Be kind!
If there's one thing the environment can't live without, it's that most important creature.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
Sorry, Academy Award winner Nicolas Cage, it is the bees. And the best thing you can do for those little pollinators is ditch the pesticides and let your garden grow wild.
An easy thing to do that is to plant wildflowers, or just to stick a bowl of water out in your back garden, stick some sticks and stones in the bottom so they don't drown, and give them some water so they can carry on pollinating our food that we eat every day.
Power to the people!
Not all power companies get their electricity from a good place. Some use renewables, but others use coal. And at least one harvests the biochemical energy of humans trapped inside a simulated reality.
A really easy thing to do is change your electricity retailer to one that is all renewable energy.
Are they backing new startups? Are they looking forward and being innovative? These questions can have an influence.
Post a poly!
Yep, write an old-fashioned letter to your local MP. Voice your concerns over climate change and keep track of their voting record on environmental issues.
There's a really good website called theyvoteforyou.org.au where you can go and you can see what your MP votes for. So you just stick in your postcode and you can see if they're voting for climate action.
That's what we need to do. Get up front and declare you care.
And those are 5 things you can do right now to help the environment.
Well, no, I wouldn't give up meat, but that's a sensible thing to think about, I suppose. You'd cut back a bit, but you wouldn't give it up. But on your superannuation, I mean, if you ask most people, you'd ask them, OK, do you want your superannuation to have a 10% return this year or a 5% return? Do you care where the shares are and where they're placed? Most people would say, I want the money. Most people would.
You don't have to do all 5 things. You can pick which thing works for you.
That can still be part of that conversation with the super. It might not sway your thinking either way, but
always chase the money, Pete. People will always chase the money, let me tell you. When you get to my age and you've got to rely on your superannuation income...
Hang the planet, chase the money.
Bugger the planet, just give me the money.
Well, it's interesting. Game changers. Everyone stopped eating meat for their physical,
Yeah.
I think, isn't it for physical performance, game changers? It's
I'm still thinking of Price is saying bugger the planet, to be honest. So
it's inadvertently helping the planet.
But the letters idea, you know where those letters end up, don't you?
Well, it depends.
In the bin.
I don't
read them.
Behind our desk.
So have you got any suggestions what we could do?
To save the planet? Oh, well, you can do lots of things. You put a solar thing on your roof if you want, I suppose.
You're also supposed to have fewer kids.
What are you doing? What are you doing
He's
to
buggering
save
the planet?
He's buggering the planet.
OK, I won't eat meat tonight. How's that?
Planet safe, folks.
I don't
It's a big sacrifice.
Do they have meat in the Qantas Club where you're eating your dinner tonight?
Let's move on. We'll be back with more of the project after.